There are a few things that evoke the feeling of being at a college football game more than that roar of the home crowd when their team scores a touchdown. But two of the people for whom that roar last week would have meant the most didn't get a chance to hear it. They have never heard it. Indiana's Duwyce Wilson set career highs in catches and receiving yards in the Hoosiers' win over South Carolina State. But as Howard tells us, his family experienced that day in a most unusual way.
Ed Wright Baker looks, heads to the end zone with a pass to Duwyce. He's there. He makes the catch. Duwyce Wilson with an incredible catch for the touchdown.
I realized my parents are deaf. I mean, just growing up, when I was a little baby, just signing, just like how people learn how to talk, I learned through signing. I didn't really start off talking, so I guess that explains my quietness. If you ask anybody, they tell you I'm a quiet guy. I mean, I think it's because I grew up in a quiet home. Being born, able to hear, me and my sister, it's a blessing, and I gotta take what I learned from my parents, use it in the outside world.
Indiana University receiver Duwyce Wilson's perspective on the deaf world today is a far cry from his youth.
My son, being very shy, I think that contributed to this, maybe a sense of embarrassment somewhat. Felt that that's not normal, you know, that he had parents that were deaf and his other friends were hearing, and here, you know, his parents were deaf. I think he maybe felt some embarrassment because of that.
There's not many deaf people in Columbus, Indiana, so talking to my parents and they were talking to me, I just look around, I see people staring. The feeling was just like, I'd rather not have them not stare at me.
Well, I tried to say, well, look, you know, don't be embarrassed about stuff like that, you know. You don't have to hide your signs. And I told my daughter, too, the same thing, you know. Just go ahead and sign. Now, as he's gotten older, that's all changed. But, yeah, there was, when he was much younger, I think it was more difficult to accept things. And in middle school, yeah, he wanted to learn more sign, and he realized, you know what, it's okay to sign, and a lot of people take sign language classes, and different perspective, you know, now than what it was before when he was younger.
Duwyce's new perspective can be seen in his major at Indiana University.
I'm in speech and hearing sciences. I told my mom I want to be a sign language interpreter because, like, growing up, there weren't very many for us. So, like, that's something I really want to do, help other deaf people.
Well, I feel very moved by that and very surprised. What a difference from when he was young and now as an adult. It's a full turnabout. I mean, it's really great. He loves us so much.
Hey, Mom and Dad, thank you for everything you blessed me with. See you guys next Saturday. I love you both. My parents, they try to come to every single one of my games. Like, they know all my friends and my roommates and stuff, so they watch out for everybody, and just they have a great time every time they come to a game. With my parents, they could feel emotion. Like, my mom could feel when people yell. Like, she'll like turn and just look to see what's going on. Junior! Like, when I score, they definitely know. Like, they jump with everybody else when they cheer.
White Baker looking to the end zone. Incomplete in the back of the end zone. And the officials say that Duwyce Wilson did not have control. They are talking about it.
They watch probably a little harder than other people because they don't know what's going on, like, through listening, so they got to be more observant out there.
After further review, the receiver controlled the pass in the end zone. Touchdown.
Deep and caught. Duwyce Wilson.
Anytime I do something on the field good, I always try to throw up a "I love you" wherever they're sitting. This, just to let them know everything I do, like, I got it from you guys. The connection I have with my parents is very strong. There's some stuff that I probably missed out on, but I don't regret it at all. If there's any other kids out there with deaf parents, just like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Like, just love your parents. They love you. You know, just embrace what you have.
Duwyce did tell us that growing up in a household with deaf people actually aided him in football. He became attuned to the subtleties of body language, which he now uses to read defenders, something which helps him greatly as a wide receiver.